any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and board dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jey are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up. Been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jey his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jey ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jey are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, The New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams, but the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any two of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jey could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day one. Now it's time to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place, and there's nothing that's stopping you inside Hell in a Cell.
you dare be sour. Clap for your world-famous four-time champs and feel the power.
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the four-time tag team champions?
The following contest is a tag team Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions Xavier Woods and Big E, the
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell? The New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown. In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing two super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens. On the line of the tag team championships, teams in their respective...
The cell door is locked. First of two Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
Two of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going to...
The cell door is locked. First of two Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for shoulders down, pending predicament. Two, and he forces a shoulder up after two.
Just got scarily close to the 3 count there. Oh,
Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. That's the Usos handpicked. But this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary. Bam! Down he goes. Back into the ring now.
And there goes Jimmy Uso, set to the outside hard. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. Oh, jarring uppercut.
Burning lariat.
The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
It tells you these are the two best teams that WWE has had in a long time. And while I do believe there's an underlying mutual respect, we won't be seeing it tonight because these are two very proud teams who feel incomplete without the championships around their waist. to have busted Big E up.
Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are, they can scrap with the best of them. Remember that?
Look, don't let the bootios and trombone... Oh, shocking inside cradle. Small packages could be it.
Kick out before the 1 count.
Don't know how he can't get more than a 1 count at this point.
The champion looking slightly rocked now.
Attacks like that one will continue to get Jay his respect.
So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level.
You know, in basketball, they talk about super teams. Well, these two teams are the proverbial
Balls of the cell. The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks.
You only got one. Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Oh, sit-out slam. All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love the trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't roll verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying how he's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy Big E is fully capable of backing, too.
Right to the lower back. Clubbing blows.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Got the leg, dropping the elbow. A focused attack on the champion's leg, and that might have some lingering effects. Ooh, tough hit to the legs. New Day refer to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and Kofi to...
What a possum! What a possum! And what's this?
Why'd he do that? What's going on?
And now he's back into the ring. Face buster plants him. Ooh! Knee strike connects. The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
Seeing that you're surrounded by the steel cell can't be adding any comfort.
The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams. The Steiner brothers, the head shrinker, turns it into a pin attempt. Fending off a 2 count there.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Stomping down. The challenger's in a bad way.
Hell in a Cell isn't just about trying to win the match, it's about struggling to survive.
Face buster.
Oh, stomping right onto the arm.
Well, target of the arm. Bringing this back into the ring. Jarring impact.
Ah, shot to the back.
Elbow drop.
Oh,
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. The champion taking the task here.
could be getting into a dire situation soon.
Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Strong kick. Ooh, ouch. Big punch finds its mark. He connects with a counter. And an uppercut.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Elbow drop.
Oh, numbing blow to the chest.
Oh, landing. The uppercut. Boom, right in the button. The challenger struggling for anything here.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
Punch. Ah, what an uppercut. So impactful. And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. And Big E falls to a counter. Ooh! Oh, God. The champ looks dead on their feet.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
He gets back into the ring. Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey Uso set outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric. I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day.
It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best in one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
We're trying to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sworn enemy to rest for good. Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. Cover to be crowned champion.
Oh, he makes the biggest save of the night. Big E with the big ending. Could be game over for the Usos. Oh, man.
Repeated hits like that are going to happen very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Wheelbarrow face buster. Nice. Right, since then, this could be it.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. This, the contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity for the titles as long as the New Day are champs.
And just being around the Usos, it's not only about winning the tag team titles, it's about stripping the New Day of everything that made them popular with the WWE Universe. It's about making sure the New Day never competes again.
It's never been just about the title, Saxton. It's about these two teams wanting to claim supremacy for themselves.
Not looking good. In this position. Boom!
Oh, no, he is in a bad way.
Well, he got busted wide open by that attack.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. Back into the ring here. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Looking for more damage here.
Release back suplex. He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
He grabbed the chair. Now would be a good time to run.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. And Big E delivering more punishment.
Jay's in desperate need of a response here as this match hangs in the balance.
Foot to the midsection. Bang! Crucial counter there.
And he's got him in his sights. Got him right where he wants him.
Boom! Right on target.
Ooh, man.
Ascending to the top rope.
Top rope. Uso splash.
Will that be
G. He must have something else planned.
Oh, what an uppercut! And an uppercut! Right in the solar plexus. Bang! Oh, strong impact.
Elbow finds its mark.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Boom, impact. Attacking the torso again, doing a little more damage. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, shot right to the kidney. Ooh! Neckbreaker. And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash. The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude, but Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs, using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
Inside of a Hell
Hart may
in a
not have
Cell.
much more fight left. Jimmy and Jey back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos!
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching 2K25 Showcase Bloodline Part 10 Hell in a Cell. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.